Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. Well, now that recreational cannabis is legal for adults in Maryland, the Prince George's Council is looking to amend requirements to prevent dispensaries in residential zones. Sponsors of the legislation say the bill will mirror what was done with the tobacco industry.
We really wanted to prepare ourselves to get ahead of what we saw happen with tobacco stores, the oversaturation. So what we wanted to do is ensure that we all know cannabis is legal now. We'll be seeing new adult recreational dispensaries coming into our community, but we wanted to ensure that we get ahead of where they're going to be. So the same way we're moving our tobacco shops into industrial zones, the goal is to move cannabis into industrial zones as well.
And the measure CB 70/2023 passed its first reading this morning. A series of measures to make urban streets in Prince George's more pedestrian-friendly is introduced in the council as well. 2 resolutions and 1 bill aim to create design standards consistent with the county's most current general plan. The measures, sponsored by Councilmember Eric Olson, are about walkable urban streets.
About the design of our streets in our urban areas, our transit-oriented areas, making sure that they're as safe as they can be for pedestrians and cyclists. Unfortunately, Prince George's County leads the region in pedestrian deaths on our roadways, and a lot of it is happening in roadways that are in our more urban areas, and we need to make sure that we have the street designs that protect our pedestrians and our cyclists.
And all 3 measures have been referred to the council's Transportation Committee. Well, a mass shooting in Wacomico County, Maryland, leaves a teenager dead. It happened at a block party in Salisbury early this morning. Police say 7 people were shot, including a 14-year-old who died in the incident. Governor Wes Moore expressed outrage at the shooting, and he said, quote, "Whether you live in a big city or a small rural town, these tragedies impact all of us." Today's incident follows a mass shooting in Baltimore on Sunday that left 2 people dead and 28 injured. Well, the entire region is dealing with a code orange air quality alert, thanks in part to yesterday's fireworks. The Council of Governments says the alert will continue through tomorrow, making the air unhealthy for sensitive groups. Residents like seniors, people with heart and lung disease, young kids, and teens should limit their time outdoors. Officials say the alert is due in part to Independence Day fireworks, which contributed to pollution and ground level ozone. Well, it's a chance of a lifetime for 2 Frederick Douglass High School students. Kendall Whaley and Santana Williams were awarded International Baccalaureate scholarships to study abroad in Scotland. These scholarships are part of Annapolis and Anne Arundel County Scholarship Trust. CTV News spoke with students about the opportunity.
It's been stressful a little bit getting to just get through all this stuff to get to the main event, which is getting on the plane and going to Scotland. But I know the experience is going to be amazing, and I'm really excited. I'll be able to just be able to understand and be more open-minded to the people around me and not be so one-sided on what's going on in the U.S. and take in information than just giving out.
I feel like just being able to go overseas and talk to people and really like coexist with them for a long period of time, I will be used to that because here I've been taught how to adapt. I'm just excited to learn about everybody's backgrounds, where they come from, their customs, their traditions, their ways of thinking, especially like academically, how that may compare but also contrast to mine. I think that's it. I'm most excited just for the people and for our classes. I'm scared about the boat, but I'll be okay.
And congratulations to both Kendall and Santana. They are headed to the Gordonston International Summer School next week. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. Coming up, we speak with local filmmaker Dwayne Brown about his upcoming film, Untold Secrets, The Flip Side. We'll be back in just a moment.
A dream trip to one of the wonders of the world, brought to you by a different kind of wonder. A light bulb moment in the classroom, made possible by a quick second in the clinic. We're doing the things we enjoy with the people we love. Thanks to a safe and effective COVID-19 vaccine, we have our lives back. Talk with your healthcare provider or pharmacist to make sure you're up to date on your COVID-19 vaccine, because there's a whole world of opportunity out there just waiting for you to take your shot.
Welcome back. Well, a victim of a hit-and-run accident in Chillum late last month has died of his injuries. 28-year-old Henok Jateta of Hyattsville was struck by a vehicle while riding his bike on June 25th. He was rushed to a nearby hospital at night for that treatment. Now, he died this past Monday. The accident took place in the area of East-West Highway and Chillum Manor Road. The striking vehicle was described as a black pickup truck. If you have any information on the case, you're asked to call 301-731-4422. Well, a new state law allows pregnant non-citizen women to get health care, and Montgomery County leaders are working to get the word out. The Healthy Baby Equity Act, which went into effect on July 1st, requires the Maryland Medical Assistance Program to give comprehensive medical care to qualified non-citizen pregnant women. The benefits will last through pregnancy and 4 months of postpartum care. Health officials say there are about 1,800 women in the jurisdiction that qualify for the benefits.
Based on research and based on our own internal data, that maternal morbidity and mortality continues to impact and plague our minority communities, specifically African American communities, as well as our Hispanic and Latino communities. Because this program mainly targets our Latino and Hispanic community members, we want to ensure that they are aware of this important program so that they can get the prenatal as well as the postnatal services that they need in order to improve birth outcomes for their children, as well as to ensure any maternity complications that may result of not having access to prenatal care don't take place.
And the state says about 6,000 non-citizen pregnant women in Maryland will be eligible for the benefits this year. And the new county school superintendent is working to get his face and name out to the Prince George's community. The school district has released a short video introducing the new leader, Millard House, to the community. House was appointed by County Executive Angela Alsobrooks last month. The new superintendent says he wants to provide high-quality education for all students.
I'm extremely eager to listen and learn from all of you on how we can create and help every student to achieve in the Prince George's County Public Schools. There is no better place to do this work than right here with a world-class team of educators, students, and families.
In meantime, in other school news, the district says that parents can submit school transfer requests beginning July 10th through August 4th. Well, a local filmmaker taps into local talent to produce a film highlighting cancer awareness and mental health. Dwayne Brown is the producer of Untold Secrets, The Flip Side. It's a story about two people whose paths cross 25 years apart and how they deal with the flipped situations in their lives. Brown started shooting the movie during the pandemic and finished in January of this year. He says the film touches on serious topics and is for everyone.
Young, middle, and older. The reason why we're going to do it this premiere, we're going to have experts at the premiere to talk about both these subjects, mental health and cancer awareness. You're not just going to come to the theater and just watch the movies, have some drinks or whatever, and go home, popcorn. You're going to be able to get advice from experts. I want the audience to come out and ask these hard questions. This mental health thing right now is very, very crucial. And I had to deal with some things after losing grandparents and family members, to deal with myself. So I want the audience to come out and sit down and ask the hard questions to these experts. How do I deal with this? How can I get information with this? And those type of things.
And you have plenty of time to spread the word and get tickets. Untold Secrets, The Flip Side premieres Friday, September 22nd at the Bowie Performing Arts Center at 7 p.m. And still ahead here on CTV News tonight, your big and cuddly pet of the week. Stay with us.
Some things in your medicine cabinet are more dangerous than others. When it comes to prescription drugs, opioid pain medicines can be addictive and even deadly. half the people who misuse prescription pain medicines get them from a friend or family member. Be part of the solution. Go through your medicine cabinets, drawers, anywhere you keep unused opioid pills, patches, or syrups. Find out how to dispose of them safely. Visit fda.gov/drug disposal.
Thanks for staying with us. Well, here's an important announcement for county residents who visit the Leonard Dyer Regional Health Center in Clinton. Officials say as of this week, the center is closed for renovations. Residents who frequently visit the Clinton location or participate in the WIC program can call 301-856-9600 to schedule appointments at health centers in Cheverly or in Capitol Heights. The renovations at Dyer are expected to be completed sometime next month. Well, it is time to meet our pet of the week. Meet Max. He's 6 years old, full of energy, and loves to run. Animal Management wants your help finding a new home for Max.
Max, he is a 6-year-old King Corso mix. He got here June 30th. He is not neutered. He's a happy dog. He loves walks. He actually loves running. Like, he loves when I run with him when we do the walks. He loves it. Very spunky attitude. And yeah, just a bunch of fun.
And to find out how you can adopt Max or any of his furry friends, you can call the number on your screen. And in sports news tonight, congratulations go out to Francis Tiafoe. The Prince George's native won his first round match at Wimbledon today, 7-6, 6-3, 6-4. Tiafoe is the 10th ranked tennis player in the world. Major League Baseball, the Nationals and Orioles lose by identical scores. The Nats fell to Cincinnati 8-4 yesterday, and ditto for the Orioles, who dropped their second consecutive game to the Yankees. The O's and Yanks face off again tonight. And speaking of the Orioles, it's countdown to the MLB draft. After picking in the top 5 over the last 4 years, the O's have the number 17 pick in this Sunday's draft of amateur baseball players. While selecting at the top ensures a top-tier talent, the Orioles should get a quality player at 17.
Last year, I would say, when we pick at the top of the draft, you're typically looking anywhere from 6 to 10 guys. This year, we're really looking closely more towards 20, 22, just because of the fact that we have to have some dominoes fall before us. We pick before we pick.
What are your overall thoughts just on this year's draft class?
Yeah, it's a very deep draft. I would say in terms of the composition, a lot of folks saw what the Power Arms did in Omaha, whether it's Hurston Waldrop, Paul Skeens, Rhett Lauder. There's a lot to like on that front. The college hitting core is very good as well. I know that's obviously been our flavor the last few years here. And then the high school infielder demographic is very good. A lot of very polished high school hitters in terms of plate discipline, thing that we also like about that crop.
And the Orioles have the top-ranked minor league system in Major League Baseball. Well, now let's get a quick check on our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight, patchy fog, lows around 72 degrees. Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, there is a chance of possible thunderstorms. Each day, temperatures are expected to peak in the high 80s. Nighttime temps will be in the low 70s. And that's our CTV News Show for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Patricia Vallone. Have a great night.